Today we went over unit rates in class, and this particular lesson utilized a lot of fractions, especially dividing two fractions. So we're going to do a couple of examples of that real quickly. Our first problem is 2/5 divided by 20. And if it helps you to see it the same way we saw it in class, go ahead and write 20 as a fraction. So 20 over 1. Another thing I encourage you to do in class is to go ahead and write this out horizontally, because it will help you with some of your division rules. So 2/5 divided by 20 over 1. And now we learned last year, and you guys seem to have been very good at this. Keep it, change it, flip it. So we will keep the first fraction, 2 over 5. Change the sign now to multiplication. And flip the last fraction. So 1 over 20. Now we can multiply straight across. 2 times 1 is 2. 5 times 20 is 100. We can simplify those fractions since both numbers are even numbers. We know they're divisible by 2. So 2 divided by 2 equals 1. 100 divided by 2 equals 50. And so my simplified fraction would be 1 over 50. Now I also want to look at problem number 10. Barb can type 8 1/8 pages in 2.5 minutes. What is her average speed in pages per minute? So pages is going to be on our numerator, 8 1/8. Divided by 2 1/2 minutes. And you should remember that in Unit 1, I was less interested in how many or how effectively you can attach a unit of measure to the end of your solutions, and more interested in how well you can accurately calculate your solutions. Here, in Unit 3, we're going to start to be interested in both. I want to see accurate calculations, but I also want to make sure that you can correctly attach the proper unit. So, in order to solve this, first thing we're going to want to do is turn all of our mixed numbers into improper fractions. So 8 times 8 is 64, plus 1 is 65, over 8 pages, divided by 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5, over 2 minutes. And again, I'm going to write this out horizontally. 65 over 8 divided by 5 over 2. And now we will practice keep it, change it, flip it. So I will keep the first fraction, 65 over 8. Change the sign to multiplication. Flip the second fraction, 2 over 5. And so now we can just multiply straight across. If you remember how to simplify your fractions, feel free to practice that, because that will definitely keep your numbers smaller. But for those of you who are feeling less confident with that skill, I will go ahead and multiply straight across. So 65 times 2 is 130. 8 times 5 is 40. 130 divided by 40 now equals 3.25 pages per minute. I will abbreviate minute. So 3.25 pages per minute. Hopefully that gave you just a quick refresher of what we accomplished in class today. We will continue working on this more tomorrow.